Hello everyone and welcome. It is Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to welcome you to my Wednesday evening live. It is Wednesday, November the 22nd, and it is 7 p.m. here in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. I'm just bringing you up on my iPad here so that I can see any comments. Excuse my reach there. There we go. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. If you are watching on YouTube, you are watching the replay. Please say hello still. I love to hear from you. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome. I'm so happy to have you join me. Please click that subscribe button below as well as that notification bell, and don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on YouTube and hearts here on Facebook. Okay, so today we are going to be creating this pretty card. It's pretty quick and simple using the Merriest Trees bundle. Now this bundle, I'm not actually using anything from the die set, but I did want to just bring awareness to that this is carrying over. However, it is not carrying over as a bundle. So the retirement list went live yesterday with the savings. Some products are up to 60% off. Letting us know what is staying and what is saying goodbye from the catalog. So this is one of the ones that is carrying over. So we're also using, I also used the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. This, I think this one's carrying over as well. The sheer ribbon, the silver and white sheer ribbon, I know this is carrying over, and I'm so happy because I love it. And then, of course, I pulled out some of my rhinestone basic jewels. I have not used these in forever, so I thought it was time to show them some love. So let's just move that to the side. Now I have prepared almost everything. I've got my base is garden green. Now all of the measurements will be, hello Crystal, all of the measurements will be over on my coordinating blog post that will be live in about half an hour after we are done. Okay, so where's my comments gone? There we go. I have everything basically done other than the stamping because my craft room is like 75% packed up. I leave tomorrow at lunchtime for a fun, crafty weekend with my sisters. So I needed to get everything done, and I forgot that I packed my 2 ink pads. Shaded Spruce and Garden Green are the colors we are using tonight. Yeah, I literally packed everything, and I was like, oh no, I need them. So yes, all of my ribbons and embellishments, a bunch of stamp sets and punches and dies are all packed away. Okay, so our tree is, the solid image is the Garden Green. I'm going to just move this to the side. And then this is 2-step stamping. You could just leave this solid image. However, I added this in the Shaded Spruce, a lovely coordinating color. So I like to, especially with such a large flat image, I like to give it, ink it up and stamp, just so that I can be sure that my stamp is fully covered. And with a large stamp such as this, the image, I like to bring my ink pad to my stamp. I think I might need to be re-inking this stamp pad. I'm trying to get rid of all those lines there. Okay, so grab our piece of basic white cardstock, move that out of the way, and I can see I've got green, garden green ink on the edges, so I do have to be oh so careful. And it's very speckly looking. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, and I got a mess there. Hold just 1 minute while I find garden green in all of my ink refills here. I didn't think to check beforehand. There we go. Garden green and a spoon. And my trimmer is packed, so I am going to flip this over. I'm going to wipe that off. I'm going to flip this over because I made a mess. All right, so see, this stuff happens to everybody. Hello, Amy, how are you this evening? So I have my garden green ink refill. And I am going to, you usually would like to wait after you have refilled your ink pad for that ink to have time to dissipate through that pad. However, because we're live, we don't have time to wait, so we're just going to press that ink down inside. And if I muck this up, we're going to still say it's good to go because I don't have any cut. Oh, now that, see, and that is why, that is crazy. So this is why we generally like to wait, because look at that. However, I don't have anything around. So we're going to flip this like so and hope for the best this time. This is so dark, you guys. It's like uber dark. All right. Now, the inside of this card, I have nothing. But the inside of this card I'm creating right now, I thought, let's give that bottom a little bit of a tree off to the side down here. Okay. Now that is so deep. I am hoping that my shaded spruce is actually going to show. Although it is nice and inked now for our weekend. So we're going to do the insert one first. So we're just going to line it up over top. And there we go. Oh, lovely. Yay. All right. So now, yeah, I designed this card a very long time ago for my seniors class. We've been doing Christmas cards with them for a few months now. They like to have them all ready to go. So I had this extra kit cut. And when I was packing everything up and running short on time, I thought, well, let's create this really pretty card with you guys tonight. There we go. And let me wipe some of that ink off my hands. All right. So our sentiment here, we are stamping in shaded spruce. So we're just keeping it just the two different colors for the card. And this is just an offcut. And we're going to, there we go. Okay, now we can close up the ink pad. And I've got my snips here, and I've packed my silicone craft sheet. My goodness. Can you tell somebody is very excited to be going away crafting with her sisters? My sisters are working on Christmas cards. I am working on creating projects with the new products that arrived last week from my product purchase premiere. So I'll be sharing products, projects coming up very soon. I may even share one next week. We shall see. All right, so we're gonna slide that on top of that. Hello, Tammy. How are you tonight? I'm so sorry for your loss of your friend. We need to put our inside. I'm so happy that this bundle is carrying over. It is so pretty. However, it is not carrying over as a bundle. Bundles never carry over as a bundle. They separate them, so you pay full price for products that are a bundle right now, and you save 10%. You have to pay full price in the new catalog when they carry over, as they break apart those bundles. All right, so this is now popped up on dimensionals. And if you follow me, you know I like my dimensionals. So that should be good. You give it a press, and I packed my take your pick tool as well. So yes, my essentials that I'm like, oh, I need to bring this. I need to bring that. So, and my sister, my younger sister Carol, is coming on the train. So I told her, just bring a little bit of cardstock and your scissors and that, and I will look after the rest. So that is why my craft room is packed up in bins and totes right at the moment. So, okay, so we need to trim this down. So we're just going to cut that straight off there. And we're going to take our Stampin' Seal and be very careful not to tape the table. All right, so let's bring our card back in. So we're going to have this start, because I don't have my silicone craft sheet, so I have to be aware. So I like to just weave back and forth. This adds that beautiful touch of the ribbon without adding a whole lot of bulk if I had to tie a bow or something like that. So that's a little too big, so we need to. And the beauty of using the Stampin' Seal is you can pull that ribbon or twine, whatever you're using, you can pull it off and reposition it. That's better. So we shall snip and snip. And that looks lovely. It's going to go right here. I think I can snip a little there, just a smidge more off. Now we're going to add so make sure that I'm adding it to the right area, so it's just tucking it in just a bit. So we don't want anything at the very end because that's going to hang out over. So have you guys gotten any good deals? To be honest, I sent out the newsletter. I sent out 2 today because I'm so sorry, those of you that are newsletter subscribers. My links weren't working. Thank goodness my sister Ann called me to say, your links aren't working. So I called Brad to say, can you check just to make sure that it's not just on her end? And nope, my links were not working, so I had to redo the links. I don't know what happened, but I got them fixed and sent out the second newsletter with the links. All right, so now I'm going to have to take the tip of my scissors. Yeah, so I've been so busy. Because we have family Christmas next weekend right here. I've got what, 21, is it? Or 22 family altogether that we're all gathering here this year. The McKays. So I've been crazy busy decorating as well. We go to pick out our real tree on Sunday afternoon. I get back late Saturday night because Carol's train had to get little sister back into Strathroy in time to take the train first thing Sunday morning home. And then she's turning around and coming back the next weekend. So, yeah, so I'm getting home late Saturday night. And then Sunday, we are getting the tree, putting it up, and I have to start decorating it right away. So I've had Christmas movies on basically nonstop this week, every chance I get, so that I get that Christmas spirit going. You're going to get some last minute DSP, are you, Amy? Yeah, I found some more DSP on my shelf when I was pulling DSPs off to pack from Christmas cards. Because my sisters are, some of the cards I've done for class, they're taking them and using them for samples to recreate. And I said, I do want to do a nativity, couple nativity cards. And I said, oh, but I don't know if I've got enough paper to share. And then I was looking for DSP to pack. And look at this. I have 2 full packs. So I can play. And I can share with my sisters the Oh Holy Night. Yes, so I will be playing with that for sure. And then that nativity bundle is not leaving my house. I think it is so beautiful. I love the nativity die scene. It's just gorgeous. So I will, I'll be holding that onto that for a very, very long time. But yeah, I'm not sure what, I haven't even checked what's actually on the sale prices right now. I couldn't tell you. You missed out on the snowflake paper. Oh, the shiny specialty one. Yeah, I found a full pack of that, so I was like, oh. Am I a hoarder or what? But I did find it, and it is packed, so I will be cutting into it this weekend to do some other stuff. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Yeah, you know, you pick it up, you buy it, and then you tuck it. That's the thing with having Calic, the IKEA storage unit. I mean, I've got so many spaces to tuck things away that sometimes. All right, I need to make sure that I pack this up because my sister would not be happy if I unpacked at the community center on Friday morning, and this was not in with my stuff. So yes. Well, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, sometimes you don't need to do a whole lot to get a really pretty card. And my sentiment. All right. So does anybody have any questions? Are you guys watching Christmas movies? The one Christmas movie I watched yesterday while I was doing some more decorating upstairs was that A Castle for Christmas with Brooke Shields and I can't think of his name. He was the prince from The Princess Bride. I watched it last year. I'd already seen it, but I love that movie. I think it's a wonderful feel-good movie, and I will be, it will be in my rotation of Christmas movies to come every year. So, okay, well, if nobody has any questions, wow, that was fast because I had everything done because everything is packed. Everything is packed in bins. I told Brad, before you go to work in the morning, you have to help me load the vehicle because there's no way I can lift the heavy totes with the paper. Oh my gosh, that stuff is so heavy. Hello, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, and when I get back, after I get my tree decorated, I have to start sitting down and filling in Christmas cards so that they get in the mail. I'll also be making some calendars for a few calendars anyway. So for some special people. So, oh, I need to put this away too because this is coming with me. Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend of crafting where I don't have to stop and make a meal. I don't get to go to crops very often. I hold a crop every year, and I do have spots left, people. I have 9 spots still available. So all the details are on my website. Yeah, tell your friends. 9 spots left only for a great fun day. I ordered the calendars from Tailored Expressions and paid a ridiculous amount of shipping because it came from the United States. So, because I didn't get that many, so Carol got 1 pack and I got a couple packs. So it wasn't a giant order to split with other people. So yeah, and I paid the faster shipping, which still took almost 2 weeks. But with Carol coming we're doing the crop, I thought that, you know what, I'm going to spend $5 more. And I think it was about $5 more for that, the U.S. Express something or other international. Yeah, so that it was quicker, because I know from regular mail, from when I mail stuff to my nephew and his wife in Arizona, it takes quite a long time. Drew's wife, Caitlin, her birthday was in October. And she messaged me the other day. Her birthday card went out 2 weeks before her birthday. And I think it took like 6 weeks to get there. It always takes, they're in Arizona, it always takes so very long. So I was like, you know, we better pay a little bit more for the shipping so that it gets here, so that we have time to make the calendars. So yeah. So don't forget to give me a follow here on Facebook. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and please share my video. Sharing is caring, and it's how I reach more crafty friends, customers, and team members. All right, so that is all for me tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. I hope I have inspired you with this pretty card that was so easy to create. So this is freshly inked ink pad, re-inked, and this ink pad splotchy, and it's not quite as deep. It's a little splotchy there, but that's user error. So yeah, show your ink pad some love by refilling that ink every once in a while, especially your ink pads that are your go-tos, your most favorite, because it's crazy how much, you know, when you do a bunch of stamping for cards and that, it's crazy how much it actually uses, and you don't realize because your color of your ink pad slowly gets lighter, and then all of a sudden it's really light, and you're like, oh, that color doesn't look right. So by refilling that ink pad, you're going to get that nice deep crisp color that you're used to when you first opened up that brand new fresh ink pad. Okay, I am going to say thank you so much. See you guys. Hopefully I will be live on Monday on my YouTube channel. We'll see how my days go. If I've got a lot accomplished over the weekend, and I've got some content for you. So happy Thanksgiving to all of my American friends and viewers. I hope you have a great weekend celebrating. Remember, gobble till you wobble. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.